What's going on, Dragon Ball fans? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Q&A session here today, guys. It's been about almost 2 weeks since we've done one of these, guys. If you guys have missed out the previous episode, I will link it down in the description below, everybody. Welcome back to another questions and answers Dragon Ball format. Thank you all for watching, guys, as always. Now, please keep in mind, if I don't get to your question, that is okay. I will try to do these Q&As as frequently as possible. So if you guys have any Dragon Ball related question to ask me, drop your comments down below. Without wasting any time, guys, let's go ahead and begin. And before I begin, everybody, if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more daily content, and also don't forget to click the bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you are always notified when something like this comes up. And without wasting any time, let's begin with our first question, which is from ReflexZ34. Hey Alex, I'm loving your content, especially Dragon Ball related. It's different and you're very down to earth. Thank you. So I hope you can see this and include this in your Q&A. All right, here we go. Question number 1. If Gohan trained correctly by Whis, similar to how Vegeta and Goku were, would Gohan X amount of days / months training be able to catch up to his father or even reach Super Saiyan Rose? Question 2, do you think Zamasu being sealed away by Goku's Mafuba technique will make sense? Why not reverse the wish? Question number 3, who do you think will go down first, Black or Zamasu? Thank you for the questions, by the way. Now, to answer your first question, Super Saiyan Rose or Super Saiyan Rose, the form, is only exclusive to Goku Black. It is not made known right now that it is a form that anyone else can reach. It is a specific form just simply dedicated to Black and Black only. So he is the only one that can reach the power of Super Saiyan Rose. Now, in terms of Gohan, if he were to ever be, able to reach somewhat of a Super Saiyan Rose form, it is impossible. If it's made for Black, then how can Gohan reach the form? You get what I'm saying? So, in terms of Gohan ever being able to reach somewhat of a pinkish Super Saiyan Rose form, it's not happening. But if Gohan, by some chance, were to receive any sort of training by Whis, do I think he would be able to catch up to his dad? I don't see why not, because the kid, after having his powers unlocked and after training for so long, he was able to surpass Goku. So, after slacking off, after having a family, I understand where he's coming from. But if he were to train continuously with Whis, out of all people, Whis, I think that Gohan would definitely get stronger. If anybody out there disagrees with me, comment down below. But in terms of him catching up to his father, it's kind of hard to say, because Goku continuously, as of right now, has been pushing himself. He's been fighting Black, he's been fighting Vegeta, he fought Hit, he fought Frieza. This dude's been fighting everybody. So the amount of training he's been getting, the amount of effort he's been putting in is just astronomical. So in terms of Gohan catching up, over a period of time, if somehow he manages to discover something Goku missed out, then yeah. But in terms of Gohan ever reaching Super Saiyan Rose, not happening. Maybe if he were to continuously train with Whis and Whis were to tell him about Super Saiyan Blue, then perhaps, maybe, yeah, why not, right? But in terms of Super Saiyan Rose, it's not happening. Never ever gonna see Gohan achieve that. Super Saiyan Rose is specifically made out to be a transformation meant for Black and Black only, so nobody else. To answer your second question, what are my thoughts on Zamasu being sealed away by the Mafuba? Well, we saw how Master Roshi, when he fought Evil Piccolo in Dragon Ball, when he used it, he failed because he completely missed to throw, Evil Piccolo into the bin. And after that, he fell down, and he told Piccolo that despite what happens, live in fear. There's always going to be someone out there who's going to stop you. So the chances are, what if Goku misses? What if Goku does the exact same thing that Master Roshi did back in the day, and he could just completely misses? Now, if by some chance Goku succeeds in learning the move and sealing away Zamasu, it does make sense as of right now, because you have to keep in mind that Zamasu is an immortal. So you have to ask yourself, how can a mortal defeat an immortal? It doesn't make any sense. Flesh and blood and bones can't really defeat someone who just can just continually live on forever. So, in terms of why not reversing the wish, that would have been awesome to see Goku and everyone, or at least someone out there, buying some time while Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks hold Zamasu and Black off for an X amount of time, while another team goes out there to utilize the Dragon Balls and make the wish. I think that would have made more sense to, reverse the wish that Zamasu had made and make him become immortal, and then have Trunks kill Zamasu, and then have everyone else finish off Black. But in this case, that also goes to your third question, who will go first? Now, I think, logically speaking, since Black is not immortal, he is mortal, but Black is stronger than Zamasu. So it's kind of tricky, but if you have to go for somebody first, I think that Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks are probably going to focus more on Black first. So I think that Black is going to be the first one to go down, because if Goku Black is not immortal, he's vulnerable. So I think Goku Black is going to go down first, followed by Zamasu possibly being sealed off. So the way I see it is Black is going to be the first one to go down, and Zamasu is going to be sealed away. That's if they go down that route. Again, I could be wrong. If you guys disagree, if you guys agree, let me know. But I think that Black will definitely go down first. Despite how strong he is, Goku and Vegeta might find a way. But in terms of Zamasu being sealed away, if that's the case, if that is the high likely scenario, then I do think it makes sense, because you can't really kill this dude, not unless, of course, something else comes into fruition. But in terms of that specifically, I think as of right now, despite what level Goku achieves, despite even if it's fusion, even if Beerus arrives, Zamasu is gonna live on because he's immortal. But unless, of course, they decide to seal him away or whatever, that's the best case scenario. So, but anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have an awesome day, bro. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Marcel. Hi, I have a few questions. Question number 1, do you think that Goku will meet his father Bardock in Dragon Ball Super? Question 2, if Black Goku has the body of Goku and reach Super Saiyan Pink, shouldn't Goku also have the ability to reach that level? Question 3, Super Saiyan Pink, Black Goku versus Beerus, who would win? Question 4, Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Super Saiyan Pink, Black Goku, who would win? Hope you answer my questions. Really love your videos, man. Thank you so much. Well, to answer your first question, in terms of Bardock, no, I don't think it's going to happen. Again, we all could be good or bad prognosticators, but I think that Bardock is not going to make an appearance in Dragon Ball Super. Way back when Dragon Ball Super was first announced, a lot of people thought, oh my god, Bardock is going to come back. I don't know where that came from, but in terms of Goku meeting his father, I don't think it's going to happen in Dragon Ball Super ever. Nor do I believe it's ever going to happen. Maybe. That's just my, thoughts on the matter. But in terms of Bardock being in Dragon Ball Super, I don't see that happening at all. So no, Goku's not going to meet Bardock in Dragon Ball Super. Now, you asked the similar question that Reflex asked. You said if Black Goku is able to reach Super Saiyan Rose. Well, first of all, it's not called Super Saiyan Pink. It's Super Saiyan Rose. But you're asking, shouldn't Goku be able to reach the same level? No. Again, Super Saiyan Rose, or Super Saiyan Rose, is specifically made out to be a transformation that Black can only achieve, and it's his version of Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, whatever it is, rivaling that of Super Saiyan God. But in terms of Goku unlocking it, no. Goku will not unlock that form. I think, if anything, he'll unlock something different, and it'll not be Super Saiyan Rose. So that form is only made out for Black Goku, or Goku Black, and him only. So now, question number 3, Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black versus Beerus. I think now we can all agree that Beerus would win. However, I think at least if Beerus were to toy around with Black, that's bad. That is very bad, because that just gives that gives Black all the reasons in the world to continuously improve and get stronger, and then come back at Beerus even harder than ever. So, unless, of course, Beerus tries from the get-go and he really puts the beats down on Black, then yes, Beerus wins. But if Beerus drags the fight on, if Beerus allows Black to continuously get stronger, it could be a problem. People tend to forget that. People tend to forget that Saiyans grow during battle, after battle. So, if Beerus were to allow this person to, continuously go on, it'll be bad. But if Beerus were to fight this dude like head on right off the bat and just take him down, then yeah, I think Beerus would just decimate Goku Black without even hesitating, because the power that we've seen from Beerus right now, it hasn't been rivaled yet, aside from like Vados and Whis and all these people. But we've never seen another person like Goku or Vegeta or somebody else rival that. So if they can't rival it, I don't think Black can either. But I think Black would put on a very good performance against Beerus, in my opinion, at least. Now, to answer your last question, SSJ4 versus Super Saiyan Rose Black, who would win? Good question. I would have to probably say Goku on this one, just because of the GT multiplier, and because I feel as if Super Saiyan 4 Goku would possibly just give Black a little bit of a run for his money, perhaps. That's just my opinion. If you guys disagree, let me know in the comments as to why. But there's something about Super Saiyan 4 Goku that I just don't want to let go. And he's not weak. He's not a weak little bitch either, so you guys have to like scratch that out. But in terms of that, in my opinion, I think it'll come down to SSJ4, unless, of course, Black turns it up even more. So, but anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a very blessed day, my friend. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Foil. Hello, I really like your Dragon Ball Ball content, best anime ever. Thank you. Question number 1, do you think that Vegeta will find out that Beerus ordered Frieza to kill / blow up Planet Vegeta later in Dragon Ball Super? How would Vegeta will react to that? Well, I think I've already answered that some time ago, but I'll answer it again. Question 2, since future Zamasu is a complete immortal, since Whis and Beerus don't know how to get rid of an immortal, but Whis or Beerus did mention that the Omni King can get rid of evil beings, do you think that the Omni King will have a role in getting rid of Zamasu or somehow undoing Zamasu's immortality? Question 3, do you think after Goku Black arc, we are going to get more villains before or after the Omniverse tournament? Do you think that Zamasu and Goku Black / Frieza are the only villains in the Dragon Ball Super series? Question 4, do you think that by the time Dragon Ball Super English dub will be released, the animation will be fixed or be redone? Or do you think that they will just use the animation from the Blu-ray in Japanese? Good question. Question 5, final question. Since the God of Destruction can be killed by killing the Supreme Kai from the universe, does the God of Destruction go to heaven or hell? Or, for example, turn at King Yama's place and get a halo? When you kill a God of Destruction, they cease to exist. I hope this makes it to your Q&A video. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thank you, man. Well, very good questions, by the way. Now, to answer your first question, I've already answered this before, but I think that even if Vegeta were to learn that Beerus was the one to order Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta, one of two scenarios might happen. Either A, he's gonna get really freaking pissed off, and he's gonna want to beat, you know, Beerus's face in. But at the end of the day, what's he gonna do? Beerus is just gonna slap him around again. So it's like even if he goes against Beerus and he challenges him and he says, "You there? You destroyed my planets," and stuff, like I think that Beerus would be like, "Listen, man, don't get rowdy, because I will slap you down into the ground again." So, or Vegeta just might get angry, but he might let it go and say, "You know what? It happened. It kind of turned out for the best in my situation because I was able to obtain such high powers and I was able to form a family and stuff." So, at this point, I don't really think he cares that much. If this was like back during those days, like Dragon Ball Z days, and he found that out, then yeah, I think he would, you know, direct his attention more towards Beerus as well, because, you know, Frieza did do the dirty deed here, but, you know, Beerus was the one that ordered that. So I think that if Vegeta were to find out, he would be angry, but I don't think he would care too much about it. That's just my opinion, at least. Now, to answer your second question, in terms of the Omni King being able to get rid of evil from a person or undoing Zamasu's immortality, well, we know that Goku's going to go on ahead and learn a new ability, that being Master Roshi's Mafuba technique, which is going to be able to seal someone off into a dimension or whatnot. So, I think that if they go down that route, that's going to be the end of Dragon Ball Super's, you know, Goku Black arc, with Goku being the hero again. But again, you have to ask yourself, it's like, how do you get rid of an immortal? You have to either seal him off or undo the wish. Now, you're asking if the Omni King can actually undo Zamasu's immortality. Do I think the Omni King can just undo something? No. I think that Zarama, the Dragon God, which is, you know, coming from the Super Dragon Balls, I think that, you know, Zarama has a lot of power behind that, and I don't think the Omni King can just simply undo what Zarama has done. So I think the only way to undo Zamasu's immortality is to use the balls. No puns intended. To use the balls, man. Use the Dragon Balls to undo the wish. But in terms of that, either way, man, Omni King is supposed to be like this like be-all, end-all like entity. So even if he were to confront Zamasu, he would erase his ass, like no questions asked. To answer your third question, this is tricky. Now, you're asking me if Frieza, Goku Black, and Zamasu are going to be the only villains that we've seen in Dragon Ball Super. Now, that's a good question because we can't really say Hit, because Hit's not a villain. He didn't do anything that required, you know, anyone to take him down permanently. He was just a contestant in a tournament, so he doesn't count. But in terms of that, honestly, bro, I'll be honest, and this is just my opinion, don't get butthurt, I think that after this, we're going to get some more filler, and then we might get the Omniverse tournament, and then after that, we might call it quits with Dragon Ball Super. I don't see how much bigger it can get from an Omniverse tournament involving all the universes. If someone out there can, you know, write to me or write down in the comment section below as to what they can do after the Omniverse tournament, you can just let me know down below. But I don't think it really gets any bigger than that. So in terms of that, I think that we may have seen our final villains be introduced, that being Zamasu, Goku Black, and Frieza. However, I could be wrong. And if they do happen to introduce a new villain, or you know, someone else comes along to mess everything up. I think it ought to happen after the Omniverse tournament, and what I mean by that is someone who is actually participating in the tournament, you know, just so happens to get a little bit power hungry, a little bit greedy, and they go off to do their own thing, and their goal would be to like conquer the multiverse and like destroy the Omni King and take his place or something like that. And then you have a new enemy who wants to, you know, conquer the powers of the Omni King and conquer the powers of the Daishinkan and the Grand Priest and stuff. So in terms of that, man, the Omni King, will he have a role? I'm sure he'll appear and is gonna make light of the situation, but I don't think he's gonna like directly interfere with Zamasu and Black. Now, to answer your fourth question, when Dragon Ball Super English Dub releases, will the animation be fixed or redone, or will they use the animation from the Blu-ray? I think that most of the animation will be fixed. A lot of it will probably be redone, but I also believe that why waste time doing that when they can just get all the footage from the Blu-ray in Japanese? And that's what I think they might do. Yes, certain things may be corrected, certain things may be fixed, but at the end of the day, I think that ultimately enough, they will end up taking most footage from the Blu-ray, fixing all the nonsense that was shown in the Japanese version, and then just dubbing it after that. So that's just my opinion. I would love to see the animation be fixed and redone, just touched up, almost like movie-like, you get what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. So now, to answer your final question, if a God of Destruction dies, do they cease to exist, go to heaven or hell? That's a very good question, because I think that instead of going to heaven or hell, I think that what happens is they probably cease to exist. That's just my opinion, of course. I don't think that, or maybe they're like reborn as infants again, and they have to start over. That'll be really cool to see, but at the end of the day, I don't see King Yema putting a halo on someone like Beerus or Champa. You get what I'm saying? So I don't see, you know, them going to heaven or hell or something like that, but I do think that either A, they are reborn and they can do their jobs all over again, you know, correctly, or whatever the case may be, with like either no memory, or they have the memory retained, or they just cease to exist. One or the other. I can't see a bunch of gods of destructions in heaven or hell just chilling. That makes no sense to me. So that's just my 2 cents on the situation. So anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day, my friend. But anyways, guys, once again, thank you all for watching this edition of Dragon Ball Q&A. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any sort of questions of your own to ask me, comment down below and let me know. As always, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to finger that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, as you guys can see on your screen, make sure to also check out and subscribe to my vlogging channel, where I bring you guys into my personal life every single day, and we go ahead and talk Dragon Ball alongside many other things. So if you guys want to go ahead and join me on that adventure, I will leave the link down in the description below for you guys to go ahead and check out. As always, guys, thank you all for watching. I truly hope you guys enjoyed it. More Q&As will be coming back, and I'll be doing more of these. So if you guys have any questions of your own, just drop them down below. If you guys agree or disagree with what I said, also let me know. But thank you all for watching. As always, guys, God bless, and I'll be seeing you all in the next Q&A video. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.